and today I'm going to cover a topic that most of you guys, it's pretty relatable. It's how not to die. And the reason I have this necromancer is because I kind of died on my 4A archer. Yeah. So I decided this video would benefit me and a whole lot of you guys. But before I start, I just want to have a disclaimer out there. You might already know these tips and you might think I'm stupid, and I don't care. Okay? Just throwing that out there. So first of all, let's talk about the cycle about realms. Basically, you max your character, you get loot, and then you die, you get fame, you die, you get fame. And with that fame, you go upgrade your pet, and from there you get better stuff, and you work towards getting good loot, and then you don't die. You just keep maxing it, and that's the cycle of realm. Alright, tip number 1. Alright, so the first tip that I have is be in control. And whenever you see my screen like start turning to the left and or the right, I'm just gonna pop into the Nexus real quick. What I mean by being in control is knowing your hotkeys, like getting familiar with your hotkeys. If I open this up, regular WAS and D to move, and then the first thing you want to do right now is hit that allow camera rotation. If it's off, it probably is, turn it on. I know the controls are gonna take a while to get used to, but trust me, when you're used to this, you're good to go. Also have a good special where you can do it easily. And then normally what I do is I have this on just in case. I have potion purchases on just in case like I'm low on potions and I need to heal up. I can just mash my thing, my health regen thing. So then next what you want to do is you want to know what inventory slot does what, and then everything's personal preference from there, but make sure you have screen rotations. And even in the beginning when I started using screen rotations, I wasn't the best. I was really clunky with these controls. But over time you get used to them, and yeah. Oh shoot. Alright. My second tip is play comfortable classes. So let's go get an overview of the classes. Play comfortable classes. By playing comfortable classes, I mean, let's do this real quick. Oh god, stupid load error. Alright, by playing comfortable classes, I mean, I know I don't have all of them unlocked, but say you're really good with the archer, and you go play huntress. I'm not the best with huntress, so I play huntress. I get it to at least 3-8, and then I think I'm getting pretty good, and you go die. The first time I played knight, I wasn't the best, but now practice, you get good. You just practice with any class, and you'll slowly start to get better. And there will be these classes where you're not good with in general, and it's not just you, it happens to everyone. So don't be worried if you're like, oh, I'm not good with ninja. Neither am I. The ninja's probably the class I'm not the best with. This is the worst class, the class that I'm, how do I word this? The class that I'm not the best at. Alright, let's leave it at that. Alright, my next tip that I'm gonna throw out there, most of you probably know this, is don't be stupid. I know it's very, very obvious, and you know not to be stupid, but I see it a lot when I'm running like OTs. If you've never rushed an OT, don't rush one. You gotta practice. You gotta practice these things. And over time, when you get used to it, it's mainly practice. You just practice, you get better, and you get the loot that you want. I personally still can't rush an OT, and I don't try rushing an OT. But I see these rogues with honestly not the best equipment, and they still rush the OT. And I'm sitting here wondering, why are you rushing the OT? You're not ready. And I think it's for getting practice. If you want practice rushing something, and you have a planewalker, or you don't have a planewalker, farm sprite worlds. I know you guys, rogues probably have max decks already by trying to farm this, but you need to farm these. Once you get a planewalker, rushing will be so much more easier, And you can rush on pretty much every class. You can rush on the classes that are, and also, but not every class. You should rush on classes that you're comfortable with rushing and are made for rushing. You could go rogue rush, you could knight rush, you could warrior rush. Heck, you could even pally rush. And also, if you're really creative, you could mystic rush. And just don't mystic rush, please. I tried. It didn't end well. Alright, my final tip for today. I know this is not going to be the longest video, but my final tip for today is get a pet. Honestly, pets are one of the most broken things that's in Realm of the Mad God. And I know I don't have the best pet. Look at it. It's ugly. I know I don't have the best pet. But over time, when you keep... I haven't died in a while, so that's why my fame's so low, and that's why I'm not maxing my pet. So, if you don't have a pet, I suggest Godland Farm. At max, it'll take 30 minutes for you to get an egg drop. And you'll know it's an egg drop because it'll drop in like a little basket. And if you get a humanoid one, you're guaranteed a heal, which is pretty cool. So that's good. Make sure before you start Godlands farming for eggs, make sure you get at least uncommon, because honestly the best pet is probably the humanoid baby, because it starts off with a level 30 heal, which heals for I think 12, which is still pretty good. Healing for 12 is pretty good. Oh, those possessed childs, they're annoying. But a heal level 12 is okay for starting out, especially if you're not max yet. And probably by this stage, when you're at 2.8, 3.8, you'll have quite a bit of fame, which you have stored up. Use it. Use it for your pet. There are no more Ammies. Okay, there are no more Ammies. Deal with it. So, that concludes my tips to how not to die in Realm of the Mad God. So that about does it for today's video. I don't know, let me just clear this because I want the loot. Alright. Let me just try and think of some more tips. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that about does it for this Realm of the Mad God video, and I will see you all next time. That, my friends, is a wrap. Everybody, this might be a different ending than usual, but I just want to let it out there that I'm not dead, because this video is pretty old. I haven't uploaded it in a while. It's just that school's starting up again, and it might be hard for me to post. And also, a little side note. Look at this. Red Dragon, new keyboard. Let's go. Get a good yee something. I don't know. What's the trend? Anyways, guys, that about wraps it up for this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.